has no plan to merge with any group of political party to form the proposed mega party ahead of 2023 general elections. Addressing journalists at a press conference in Abuja on Wednesday, the national chairman of the party, Falalu Bello, said the party is not merging with any group.
If I get the storyline correct, we are not. That is not to say that we have not been invited. About 10 days ago, their secretary got across to me and advised me of the fact that we have been invited, either myself or Professor Tahiru Jega, to belong to the committee. And I said, let me have a formal invitation and let me know who you are. What do you stand for? If you let me have a formal invitation and knowledge of who you stand for or what you stand for, I will go to the National Executive Committee, brief them, get their mandate for either me or another person to represent the party. He said, no, nobody has been invited in writing. We dragged it on for some time, and I told him, no, PRP does not belong to me. I'm just a leader of the PRP. PRP has its own leadership. And before I can join, or allow a Tahiru or any other member of the party to join, I must go to NEC. So you must write me an invitation. Tell me, what do you stand for? At least everybody knows PRP, what it stands for. It's a leftist political party that is 50 years old in Nigeria. So I wouldn't join any crowd or any group without knowing whether or not they accept what we stand for. So give it to me. And he said, no, they are contacting people on individual merit. I said, no, but at least what you sent me earlier with Tahiru Jega's name has in front PRP. And that is why when you contacted Professor Tahiru Jega, he said, contact the leadership of the party. Because if you don't write PRP, you write Professor Tahiru Jega of Bayero University, Kano, I wouldn't argue anything. Because he's a national name. People know him. And why he works is at Bayero University, Kano. But yes, he's a committed member of the PRP. If you write Professor Tahiru Jega PRP, then he's representing us. And until you tell us who you are, you invite us formally, we're not going to join you. So that is really what happened. We wouldn't say they didn't contact us, but we do not belong to them because they have not extended a formal invitation to us, telling us who they are, what they represent. Yes, they want to have a mega party. It's okay. I'm not objecting to that. But do we, and some of them, that I've seen one or two that have APC there. Do I believe in what APC is doing? No. Or even former members of APC? No, I don't. I've seen ADP and a few other political parties there. Fine. Now, are these political parties being grouped on the basis of ideology, on the basis of what they believe in, on the basis of what they want to do, their program? Now, if it is on the basis of this,
Chairman called on government at all levels, the security architecture of the nation to address current security challenges in the country.
Experience I know, and I'm going to relate, you don't know. Growing up, there was local police. They are called Endoka in Hausa. Yes. They were there, wearing short knickers, starched short knickers, policing locally. They were recruited by the native authorities. Working for the native authorities from the locality. When you recruit a Hausa man as a policeman, take him to Ondo, his village. He doesn't speak Yoruba, doesn't understand the culture, doesn't understand the idiosyncrasies of the people, doesn't understand the terrain. How can he be a good policeman?
No way.
No way. So, I mean, you see, when we got into money, oil money, the military brought about certain reforms, some of which were not really necessary, including this. They abolished this local policing, brought everything under the Nigeria police because there was money. But unfortunately, I've read the statistics for you. We have 187 per 100,000. One of the poorest in the world in terms of numbers. Now we don't have the money. But we have the state governments with their own resources. And some of them have increased their IGS considerably. We have the local government with their resources that have been stolen by the state governments. All over. It's not something peculiar to southwest or southeast or north central. All over. Now, if you make them to have policemen in the states, counties have their policemen, states have their policemen. The federal government has FBI. I mean, the national government has FBI. You know, sometimes we want to copy these things and just copy what we want to copy without copying what is useful. So, honestly speaking, I don't see anything wrong with local policing. And ultimately, it is going to be a saving grace. These bandits.
To be recalled that a group of politicians had unfair plan for a mega party ahead of 2023 general election towards wresting power from the ruling All Progressives Congress. In Abuja, Omole Timothy Pride.